Welcome back to MicroPats with me, Jake Donnelly. This is our Week 9 edition of MicroPats, and actually we're coming to you live from Tel Aviv, Israel. So if it sounds like there are some outside noises, or maybe you're even hearing a different language, that's because you are. We're having to use the onboard microphone for the computer here. We'll get back to the usual mixer and headset setup for the next edition. But for now, a quick explanation about MicroPats. If this is your first time tuning in, obviously, thank you for doing so. But what I like to do is I like to take one play, and usually one play only, and use it as a microcosm for how the game went for the Patriots. Sometimes it's going to be the most pivotal play, the game-changing play. Other times it's going to be something that maybe slipped under the radar. For this week's edition, the Patriots' 31-17 victory over the Packers, it is going to be from the latter category. It is going to be Tom Brady's first down pass to Phillip Dorsett on a 3rd and long 6. But what you might not remember is that on the prior 2 drives, the Patriots did not score any points. They had the drive go all the way down to the Packers' 1-yard line, which ended in the incompletion to Josh Gordon on the fade. And then on the drive previous to this one, you had 6 plays, 11 yards, and a punt. In between those 2 drives, Tom Brady had actually missed 6 straight passes before finding Cordero Patterson on a pass to stop that streak. Al Michaels had actually said he had missed 8 in a row, but that wasn't the case. Back to this play, though. We'll run it first, so you'll see Dorsett, who's at the bottom of the screen, get himself open, and it just seemed like there was a breakdown in coverage from the Packers. And there was, but we'll show you and talk about just why this play was so important. So we run the play so you get a better feel. Dorsett at the bottom of the screen. Brady surveys middle, looks to his right, finds a wide open Phillip Dorsett. Now here's the thing. You'll see Hogan go in motion towards the top of the screen. It doesn't really look like much is going on. Oren Burks, who is at the line, drops back a little bit. And as Chris Collinsworth correctly pointed out during the broadcast, Burks is actually going to sprint backwards in that Tampa 2 cover zone. Kyle Fackrell, who you will see later on, is actually down at the line of scrimmage to the left of Andrews, the Patriots center. We're going to talk about him, we're going to talk about Burks, and we're going to talk about Bashawn Breeland as well. There's a lot of moving parts to this play, and after the Patriots execute this well, they storm down the field and score what is going to be the eventual game winner. But until this point, especially with the previous 2 drives, Patriots fans weren't feeling too confident. But this is the play that turns things around offensively for the Patriots, and we'll see how they get it done right now. So Brady comes to the line. That's Burks in the circle. He's going to drop back into that Tampa 2 cover zone, which essentially means the linebacker just sprints about 15, 20 yards back. Dorsett at the bottom of the screen is matched up, it looks like, one-on-one against Breeland, but that's not the case. So we roll it a bit forward more, and you'll see Brady, he's pointing out. He actually points out Fackrell. Now, the reason that Fackrell is circled in the yellow and Julian Edelman is circled in the red, it's because Fackrell is actually going to drop from his pass rush, and he's going to go in coverage, and he is going to be the man tasked with trying to get to the outside and cover the inside route of Julian Edelman. You'll see all this in a second. So we roll the play forward, and Brady, looking at the rush, realizes that it's a late blitz on a zone blitz. The circle at the top, that is Burks sprinting into the cover 2 zone. Now here's Breeland. He has the area right in front of him and also back. During the game, watching the game, it didn't really make that much sense as to why he would try to jump the shallow route. You can kind of understand what he's thinking. Julian Edelman, who is in the circle at the top of Phillip Dorsett, that is Tom Brady's favorite target. And Edelman is going to run the perfect decoy route. He's going to get to the sticks, and he's going to run an out route. Breeland is going to see Edelman running an out route at the sticks, and so he's going to think, oh, Edelman, Brady's favorite target, running a first down route, that's where the ball is going. But it's a decoy. It is the absolute perfect route for this defense, and Dorsett, he's going to do an even better job of recognizing the defense himself, and so the Patriots are just going to execute the way you expect the Patriots to execute. So here's Edelman. in that top red circle. He hits the sticks. He'll run down. That's Fackrell trying to chase him. Remember, he was a down lineman. And then Brady, he is going to hit Dorsett. He says, I love you, Julian Edelman. Thank you for running the perfect decoy route. You've got Breland and Fackrell in coverage. I'm just going to hit Phillip Dorsett right here. We're going to get the first down. Then we're going to continue our drive. And then we're going to score the eventual game-winning touchdown. Now here's Dorsett. Boom. He runs to the outside, and this is the moment that Breland sees Edelman running the out route, so you can understand what he's thinking. He's thinking it's Edelman. The ball has to be going to Julian Edelman. Phillip Dorsett had only been targeted once in this game prior to this standpoint. But what happens? Tom Brady doesn't care who you are. He's just going to hit the open man. Hey, ask Dwayne Allen. He picked up a big gainer in this game after only being targeted once, and that was on a negative play all season long. So what happens? Dorsett sees it. Jair Alexander is trying to break in on this. He's going to be late, and it's a perfect catch for Dorsett. Now, here's the other thing about this play. Dorsett, as we run it back a little bit towards that previous inclination of the replay, Dorsett also has to recognize that this is zone coverage, that this is a Tampa 2, because if he doesn't, he'll continue to run down the field. Right now, he can just continue to run a fly pattern, but he recognizes the defense, so what does he do? He sits. He sits right there, giving Brady an easy pass over Breland, under Alexander. And what does Brady do? He obliges him. He makes the pass. Dorsett does a good job getting his hands underneath it. Brady, look, the flow over Breland, over Fackrell, and under Alexander for the big first down, which would eventually lead to the game-winning touchdown for the Patriots. Let's watch it one more time. There's Brady surveying middle. Oh, it's cover 2. Tampa 2. I'll hit Dorsett. I'll get the first down. And then we'll win the game, because that's what the Patriots do. All right, folks, hope you enjoyed this one. This has been the Week 9 edition of MicroPats with me, Jake Donnelly. We'll be back with the Week 10 edition in no time flat, where I'll have my headset back, and everything else will be back to normal, and I'll do it in Connecticut. So, as always, go Pats, go New England. Hey, this time from Tel Aviv in Israel. Goodbye for now.